French ladies' leftovers. 10 courses of vengeance. Content warning. Bullying, graphic violence, death, cannibalism, supernatural themes. Chapter 0. Delphine, 1925. The First Gumbo. Sent, Landry Parish, Louisiana. August. The air is soup. 1. The butcher's daughter. Delphine Moreau, 18. Has hands that never shake. She breaks down hogs in her papa's shop. Knows the difference between a quick kill and a cruel one. Her skin is Creole paper brown. Her eyes are graveyard green. She's engaged to Emil Browsard, son of the parish's biggest landowner. It's a good match. It's a lie, because at night, she meets Theo Baptiste by the cypress. Theo, 17, sharecropper's son, hands soft from books, not fieldwork. He reads her poetry. Baudelaire, Dunbar. He calls her Mon Coeur. She calls him Future. They plan to run to New Orleans when the cotton's in. Open a bookstore. Be nobody's property. He hums La Vie en Rose while she traces the scar on his knuckles. From when his daddy's overseer taught him letters with a belt buckle. I will return for you, she tells him every night. Je reviendrai pour toi. He smiles. You already hear. 2. The town sons. Emil Browsard doesn't like sharing. Neither do his friends. Cole Landry, whose daddy owns the mill, and J.P. Hebert, whose daddy owns the law. They find Theo and Delphine on August 3rd, behind the church, of all places. Theo's hand is on her waist. Not even kissing, just being. Boy, you lost. Emil says. He's got his daddy's hunting knife. Theo steps in front of Delphine. Evening, mister. Emil, we was just. Cole hits him with a rock. J.P. holds Delphine. She bites him. He breaks her nose. They drag Theo to the bayou. Delphine fights. They call it justice. They call her whore. They call him uppity. It takes 22 minutes. Delphine counts. She has to, so she can give each minute back. Theo's last look is at her. No fear, just sorry. Sorry he can't keep his promise. Sorry he's leaving her alone. She doesn't scream. She memorizes faces. She memorizes the sound mud makes when it takes a boy. 3. The recipe. Delphine doesn't go to the sheriff. JP's daddy is the sheriff. She goes to Mammon Odette, the traitor woman in the swamp, the one white folks call witch when they need a baby or a curse. Odette listens, gives her 3 things: a leather book, bound with thread pulled from Theo's burial shroud. Write his name first, all others after. Paprika, but not spice. The dried blood of the first man who makes you a widow. It holds memory, a hex. I will not rot until I find him, and his pain will be mine to avenge. They will eat what they did. They will hunger as he hungered for mercy. Delphine says it. The bayou goes silent. No frogs, no cicadas. Even the mosquitoes wait. She doesn't age a day after that. 4. The invitation. October. Harvest dance. M.L. Cole, J.P. are heroes. Protected our women, the town says. Delphine cooks the gumbo. Her papa's shop donated the sausage. Her tears are the salt. The paprika is Emil's. She cut his throat first on September 30th, said it was a mill accident, bled him into a jar. She serves it herself, smiles with her broken nose, set wrong so it points to the left now. Eat, share. Y'all worked hard. They do. 5. Course 1, Emil. The roux hits his tongue. He's back at the bayou. He feels Theo's rib break under his boot. But it's his rib. He feels mud in his lungs. He tries to scream. Gumbo fills his mouth. He keeps chewing. He sees Delphine. She's not screaming anymore. She's writing. In a book. Emil Browsard. August 3rd, 22 minutes. He runs. Makes it to the door. Falls. His organs are swamp water. They pour from his mouth, black and thick. The last thing he hears is Delphine humming, La Vie en Rose. 6. Course 2 and 3, Cole and JP. They don't run. They can't. The gumbo is instruction. Cole tastes his daddy's mill. Every child's finger it ever took. He tastes Theo's mother wailing. He claws his own throat out to stop it. His hands keep spooning. JP tastes the law. His daddy's gavel. Every time he said, "Not guilty," he tastes Delphine's broken nose. He breaks his own against the table, over and over, trying to feel what she felt. By dawn, the dance hall is empty. 3 suits empty. No bones. No mess. Just 3 bowls, licked clean. And a smell in the air. Sweet, dark, savory. The town calls it God's judgment. They never dance again. 7. The first Todd. Delphine leaves scent. Landry that night. Book in her skirt. Jar of paprika in her apron. She walks 80 years. She buries Theo 4 times. Car crash, 1944. Polio, 1953. Vietnam, 1969. Overdose, 1998. None of them murdered. The hex sleeps. Jefferson Middle. A 5-year-old boy drops his ice cream. He doesn't cry. He smiles. Same smile. Same eyes. She drops the whole pan of corn. It spells Theo on the floor. She picks him up. Growing boys need fuel, share. She slips him 2 extra Todds. His name is Tony. And this time, she hears them calling him names in the hallway. She gets out the paprika. Chapter 1, Tater Tot Tuesday. Tony Albright, 14, adjusts his taped glasses. The bridge cracked 3 weeks ago when Tyler bumped him into a locker. Grandma Loraine works nights cleaning the courthouse, so Tony doesn't have to choose between shoes and lunch. She calls him my little old man because he was born 2 years old, born worried. He dreams in French sometimes. Je reviendrai pour toi. He doesn't speak French. He smiles when Hannibal Price trips him in the hall. Hannibal's a chess prodigy, 152 IQ. But his eyes are always counting exits. Tony knows that look. It's the same one he had at 2, alone in a motel with ketchup packets. Hannibal keeps a box under his group home bed. Pencil nubs, a broken calculator, all Tony's. He tells himself it's trophies. It's not. Skinner Whitlock III slams Tony's tray. Dad's campaign slogan is family values. Dad made Skinner kneel on rice for a B+. Skinner's never been hugged when cameras weren't on. He grinds his $400 sneaker into Tony's binder and feels, for 0.8 seconds, in control. Tyler Green laughs loudest. His real dad's in Angola prison. His mom's boyfriend last week left fingerprints on his arm. If Tyler doesn't throw the first punch, he's next. So he throws it. Then he'll lie about it before third period. He already told everyone his dad's a Navy SEAL. By Wednesday, he'll believe it. Only Delphine Moreau, cafeteria lady, sees. 30 years at Jefferson Middle. No one knows she's 98. Her walk-in freezer runs 10 degrees colder than physics allows. She slides Tony 2 extra tots. Growing boys need fuel, share. She hums La Vie en Rose. Tony freezes. Grandma never taught him that song. He knew it at 10 months old. Delphine's hand shakes. Last time she heard Theo hum, that was 1925, before the town's sons dragged him into the bayou mud. She counts Tony's new bruise. That's 17 since August. Chapter 2, Mise en place for murder. Delphine's apartment smells like bay leaves and formaldehyde. No mirrors. A leather book bound with shroud thread sits open. Page 1. Theo Baptiste, 1925. Page 247. Anthony Albright, 2012. In 1925, she was Delphine, 18, Creole, butcher's daughter. Loved Theo, a sharecropper's son. 3 white boys beat him dead for holding her hand. She went to Mammon Odette, the traiteur woman in the swamp. Got 3 things: a leather book, bound with thread pulled from Theo's burial shroud, paprika, dried blood of the first man who made her a widow, a hex. I will not rot until I find him, and his pain will be mine to avenge. They will eat what they did. They will hunger as he hungered for mercy. She said it. The bayou went silent. She doesn't age past 55. She's buried 4 Tonys in 100 years. Car crash, 1944. Polio, 1953. Vietnam, 1969. Overdose, 1998. None were murdered. The hex sleeps until he's taken. She pulls out the paprika. It's not McCormick. It's dried blood from 1925. From the first boy she fed. Still potent. She whispers to the steam. He said your name today, Theo. They hurt him again. The steam writes Tony across the kitchen wall, then dissipates. Chapter 3, Friday Night Special. Rectangle Pizza Day. Tony's only joy. Grandma's photo is in his binder. The only one he has of her before the mill accident took her leg and her smile. Hannibal drops his tray. Oops. Sauce hits the photo. For the first time in 2 years, Tony doesn't smile. His voice is steel wrapped in a child's throat. Pick it up. Hannibal flinches. He sees Marie, 6, going under. If I'd dropped the comic. Skinner recovers first, grinds his heel in. Oops again. He's never defied his father. This is easier. Tyler kicks the binder down the hall. Cry about it, orphan. He won't sleep tonight. He'll rehearse an apology he'll never give. Delphine watches from the line. The fluorescent lights hum in the key of Delphine's funeral dirge. She dishes the boys extra pizza. Cheese bubbles like blisters. On the house, babies. Y'all earned it. That night, Tony behind the gym. Broken ribs. Tyler's belt signature on his back. Skull fracture from Skinner's dad's college ring. Loraine holds his hand at 3:10 a.m. Don't you leave me too, baby. 3:13 a.m. Flatline. Tony's last word, Delphine. In the hall, Delphine finally steps inside. The heart monitor sound is the same as 1925. She touches his hair. Dinner service starts at noon, Theo. Chapter 4, Detention. Cops are coming. Principal Martinez, 23 years in, knows this is the one that makes the news. He filed the reports. Hannibal's social worker ghosted. Skinner's lawyer sent a cease and desist. Tyler's mom screamed about discrimination for 20 minutes. He put it in the handle it folder. Delphine intercepts him. Mr. Martinez, sir, let me keep M in the pantry. Parents are upset. Might do something stupid. 30 years of trust. He nods. The pantry locks from outside. No windows. Shelves of peaches. Industrial corn. 3 chairs. Hannibal sits first. The room smells like his dad's turnout gear. If I'd screamed, Skinner won't sit. Standing is the only position that never got him hit. His nanny Cam isn't here. For the first time, no one's watching. It terrifies him. Tyler paces, lying even to himself. He fell. We found him. We were helping. Noon. The slot opens. A tray. Course 1, rectangle pizza. Hannibal's slice tastes like smoke. He's 9 again. Marie waves from the pond. He's reading X-Men. Hold on, this part is good. Water closes over her head. The cheese becomes ash. He can't stop chewing. I'm sorry, Marie, he gags. I'm sorry I didn't look up. Skinner bites. It's his father's cologne and silence. He sees Tony's photo under his shoe. He vomits. His body makes him swallow it. Look at me, he begs to no one. Just once. Tyler's mouth burns. It's Tony's split lip. It's every time he said, "I wasn't there." He's eating his own cowardice. He tries to bite his tongue off. His jaw keeps working. Delphine's voice through the slot. "Slow, babies. There's 6 more courses. We're just getting to the meat." Chapter 5, Sloppy Seconds. Course 2, Sloppy Joes. Hannibal tastes rain. The day they tore Tony's backpack. Textbooks swelled, ruined. Loraine worked 2 jobs for those. Hannibal's hands are covered in sauce. It looks like Marie's birthday cake. He didn't go to the funeral. Skinner's Joe drips on his jeans. $200 ruined. His mother would have killed him. She doesn't even look up from her pill organizer. The sauce tastes like neglect. He realizes Tony's stained shirt was worth more than his whole wardrobe because someone loved Tony enough to wash it. Tyler chokes. The bun disintegrates, just like he made Tony's life do. He remembers starting it. He remembers liking it. The meat is gritty. It's Tony's dignity. They pound the door. "We're sorry." The body remembers what the mind lies about, Delphine says. Eat. Chapter 6, Side Dishes. Course 3, Tater Tots, 12 each. Count them, Delphine says. Out loud. 1, Hannibal sobs. Crack. He feels his own rib break. 2, another. Each tot is a theft. Each crunch is Tony hitting concrete. At 12, Hannibal's mouth is full of blood and his own tooth. He swallows both. Skinner's tots taste like kneeling on rice. His knees are bleeding by tot 7. He understands. Tony lived his whole life on rice. Tyler gets to 12 and keeps going. The tray refills. "You took more than 12, didn't you?" Delphine asks. He can't stop counting. Course 4, Crispitos. Fried tortilla. Tyler hears Tony's heart monitor. The grease is fever sweat. He claws his face. His hands put the Crispito in his mouth. Hannibal tastes the duplex fire. His dad's last breath. Skinner tastes his empty house. Course 5, Cowboy bread. Too sweet. Tyler's teeth ache. It's every lie. My dad's a SEAL. Tony started it. I'm okay. He's eating his own bullshit, and it's diabetic. Hannibal tastes Marie's untouched birthday cake. Skinner tastes the frosting on a cake Mom ordered, but forgot to serve. Grandma couldn't afford dessert, Delphine says. But you boys, you had seconds. Chapter 7, Gravy Train to Hell. Course 6, SOS. Barf on a cloud, Tyler named it, before he dumped it on Tony's head last January. Now the gravy is Lorraine's voice. Is he gonna wake up? Hannibal sees Tony flatlining in his potatoes. He also sees his dad deciding. 4 strangers or Marie. He finally understands his father. It breaks him. Skinner sees his future. A campaign, a wife he doesn't like, kids he won't hug, all empty calories. Tyler sees nothing. He's gone inside. The gravy fills the hole. The kitchen's closed after this, Delphine says. Best clean your plates. Tony always did. Chapter 8. The Starvation Hex. Day 3. No food. Water for 1 day. Then nothing. The hex is simple. You will hunger as he hungered for mercy. Their stomachs don't eat themselves. Their guilt does. The pantry smells like the 1925 Bayou Now. Hannibal looks at Skinner. Marie would be 11. He's lucid for the first time in years. I'm coming, sis. I'll look up this time. Skinner nods. He's not scared. No one's watching. No camera. He can finally fail. Tyler screams for 6 hours. Then he goes quiet. Then he doesn't. Chapter 9. The Health Inspection. Principal Martinez uses the fire axe himself. The door breaks. Blood, bone, 3 shredded uniforms. Marrow sucked from femurs. 3 trays, licked so clean the metal shines. 1 chair, still warm. On the table, 1 tray, untouched. 1 tater tot, extra crispy. A note in cursive Delphine learned in 1919. He liked M extra crispy. So did I. Martinez quits 2 weeks later. He tells the school board, we failed him. They offer counseling. He buys a food truck. He never serves tots. Chapter 10, Carry Out. Loraine buries Tony with a laminated photo. She finds a tot in his jacket. She's diabetic. She eats it anyway. For 10 seconds, the pain stops. She tastes a little boy's laughter and a woman's promise. She sleeps through the night for the first time since 1953. Delphine is gone. Recipe Book 2. The steam tables at Jefferson never get hot again. New lunch lady says the food tastes like nothing. Kids stop trading. Baton Rouge, 300 miles away. Theo Carter, 11, lives with grandma. Mom odd. He's skinny, smart, smiles when kids push him. He dreams of cypress trees. First day of 6th grade. He drops his tray. A woman with graveyard eyes helps him up. Scarred hands. She slips him 2 extra tots. Growing boys need fuel, share. She hums, La Vie en Rose. Theo freezes. How do you know that song? Delphine smiles. It's Tony's smile. It's Theo's smile from 1925. It's the smile of a woman who would burn the world and eat the ashes to keep a promise. Just a song my mother taught me, Delphine lies. In her new apartment, above a bakery that never opens, the leather book is open. Page 1, Theo Baptiste, 1925. Page 248, Tony Albright, 2026. Page 249, Theo Carter, 2031. The paprika is out. The water's boiling. And she's still hungry. And